Assalamualaikum, my name is ZAWANI BINTI NORULLZAM. My group making this video to make analysis on employees' personality at work under subject Organizational Behaviour. Stay tuned. First, individuals bring a number of differences to work. They have a variety of personalities, value, and attitude. When they enter into organization, their stable or transit characteristics affect how they behave and perform. Moreover, company hire people with the expectation that they have certain knowledge, skills, abilities, personalities, and value. Second is personality. Personality encompasses a person's relatively stable feelings, thought, and behavioral pattern. Each of us has unique personality that differentiates us from other people, and understanding someone's personality gives us clues about how that person is likely to act and feel in a variety of situations. To manage effectively, it is helpful to understand the personality of different employees. Having this knowledge is also useful for placing people into jobs and organizations. Third is value refers to people's stable life goals, reflecting what is most important to them. Values are established throughout one's life as a result of accumulating life experience, and values tend to be relatively stable. The values that are important to a person tend to affect the types of decisions they make, how they perceive their environment, and their actual behavior. Moreover, a person is more likely to accept a job offer when the company possesses the value he or she cares about. Number 4 is perception. Perception may be defined as the process by which individuals detect and interpret environmental stimuli. What makes human perception so interesting is that we do not solely respond to the stimuli in our environment. We go beyond the information that is present in our environment by selective attention to some aspect of the environment and ignore other elements that may be immediately apparent to other people. Lastly, personality, values, and perception is important in an organization. It is because all of this will affect the environment in work. As a human, we need to understand the behavior of other people. It is because all the people have different types of personality and value. So, we must understand each other to work in peaceful.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Atiqah binti Zukapeli and I'm from DBS 5B. So now I would like to present about the personality. So what is the personality? Personality is a combination of individuals' characteristics or qualities that form a distinctive character of the individual. In this organization have two situations, which is the situation one is accounting companies open job offers and eligibility requirements open to citizens who have a diploma or a degree certificate in the required field. The interview will start at 8:30 a.m. Three candidates have applied for this position. The condition of the qualification is must to follow the requirements and dress nicely. For situation number 2 is the employers give the task to employee to work in group. So from these three employee have many types of the personality. For the employee one is the first personality is the sensing. Sensing means the practical and prefer routine and order. For example, at 3:30 a.m. in the morning, she was in the parking lot of the workplace that she want to be interviewed. All documents have been brought. She felt very confident with a satisfied face. She felt that she deserved with the position because she was one of the graduates who had a degree certificate with a high pointer. So the next personality employee one is the extroversion, feelings and judging, which is employee one can work in groups, good performance, no problem to complete tasks in groups, and the employee one is narcissism. Narcissism means an individual's tendency to be arrogant. This type of people wants to be respected. For example, employees one When everyone should listen to her decision. So next is the employee number 2, which is the employee number 2 personality have the difference between the employee number 1 and number 3. Employee number 2 have two types of the personality, which is introversion and perceiving. Number 1 is introversion. Introversion is quiet and shy. For example, employee number 2 is a quiet person. She does not care about the other people and her environment. When doing a job, she just keep quiet and was ashamed to ask other people even though she don't know how to do this job. So the number 2 is persevering. Persevering, it means that she can accept a given job and accept the opinion of the other people. Employee number 2 received a job direct because he is quiet person, so she cannot refuse it. But she is also a nervous person because she has to send his work on time. It happened because she don't know how to do the work, but she did not ask the others, so she becomes stressed. So next, look at the employee tree, which is the employee tree have the types of personality, feelings, intuition, thinking, and perceiving. For the feeling is the relate on the personal values and emotions. For example, although the interview hours started at 8:30 a.m., but employee number 1, her presence for the interview was 30 minutes late, and she arrived at the company at 9 a.m. The attitude shows does not feel guilty, although it come late, but the manager still interview her to give her opportunity to work in the company. The employee number 3 is good at communicating when interviewed. And employee number 3 is good in all conditions. She can communicate with the other people, use the logic reasons, and can handle the problem. For example, she always help people who ask for their help. She also flexible and spontaneous person.
Hi, my name is RIDZUAN. So the next part is value. The first employee has a capable, responsible, well-mannered, and don't like procrastinate value. The first employee is someone who don't like to procrastinate. Every time this employee got a task from manager, she will do it on time. She'll always focus with her duty because she knows that she is the person who is responsible for the task. She is capable to do any task by her own and also can work in group. She also always come to office earlier than the other office mate. She is a well-mannered person. That's why most of the office mate and managers pleasant to be friends with her. Next one is the employee number 2. The employee number 2 have a 2 who value which is willing to learn and able to accept other opinion easily. Every time she got a task from the manager, she will always accept the task even though the task is not her duty to do it. Every time she got a new task, her desk will be messy because she doesn't know how to make it regularly. However, she is someone who can accept someone's opinion easily, and she is someone who willing to learn. And the last one is the third employee. The employee number 3 have a helpful and love to share knowledge value. This employee is referable if the other employee have a problem. This is because she has a clear picture on how to solve tasks. She always help people who ask for help. She knows about almost everything in the company, and because of that, she uses most of her time to talk about company instead of focus on her job. She is the last minute person, however, she will always perform in doing her job and always got compliment from the manager. She is such an admired employee.
So we move to perception. So I will explain about the definition of perception. The definition of perception is the process of identification, interpretation, organization of someone to sensory the information in order to understand and represent the environment. People will make the decision based on their understanding through seeing, feeling, hearing, smelling, and tasting. Every person have different perception towards their environment based on what they understand. Manager and employee both are play an important role in organization because they make perception about the environment in the workplace.
Next is perception manager towards employee. First, for employee 1, performance expectation. The qualification of this employee are suited with the job that company offer. For example, during the interview, she bring all the document that suit for company to put her in accounting department. Therefore, her job performance are very excellent. Second is focus on goal. She has a clear objective when she doing her job and sociable person when doing a task in grouping. She is an organized person and easy to control when doing the work. But in other side, she also will stand with her own opinion when doing grouping tasks. Second, for employee 2, performance expectation. She has an average performance in work. When she accept the task, when a manager giving her a job, she's accept without question it. Then the manager expect she is understand about the task. Second is attitude. She is a high distinctiveness person, not associable and quite shy. From manager perception, when she doing work in grouping, she only will hear and write other workers' opinion, but she's not speak out her opinion. Thirdly, for employee 3, employment interview. During the interview, she is a bit late, but manager give her chance and hire her to see her performance. Second is performance evaluation. By far, this employee has a very good performance and have high effort that she shows while doing the task that given by the manager.
Employee 1. Employee 1, which is have the low distinctive, low consensus, and high consistency. The low distinctiveness, she is the one person who is complain about the work that had been given by the manager. Because of the manager is the meticulous people, so that every single thing his employee need to follow whatever he want. Even though at the outside she complain about what she think that is not satisfied. The second is low consensus. The other employees not to complain about the task that had been given. Just only her complain about the task. Example, she need to do the work that give to her and need to complete and assign the work before due date. Only her complain about the same things. The third is high consistency. She always complain about the work that had been given to her. The employee 2, high distinctive, high consensus, and low consistency. For high distinctiveness, when the task given to her, at the same time she needs to do the task and want to settle it, suddenly the Wi-Fi have a problem and internet slow. So at the time she worry and nervous about the work. She need to find the other ways to settle before the due date. However, she need to use the mobile phones and use their own data. She only complain about the line very slow and try to settle it as soon as possible. For the second is high consensus. The other people have the same problem who is get the slow line when they need to do the works. The same complain about the Wi-Fi because everyone need to hold the work and try to find the other ways to settle the job. Low consistency. The low consistency is she only complain about the Wi-Fi when the line is worse and not to complain about the other else. Employee 3 is high distinctive. When she have a problem about the work, she also involving the other and blame someone even though that is not relatable with other. Low consensus, but the other not complain about the same based on what she do except herself. And low consistency, she will not repeat the many times, she will complain the only once. We summarize about this story. So the personality is an attitude from within and it's shown to others. Value is strong influence by individuals' attitude, behaviors and perceptions. Perception will bring different interpretation for every person. This shows that every people have variety personality, value and perception. Their characteristic will affect how they perform when they enter into the organization. This will make someone and organization will be more efficient and effective.